So, and Renjiri was a skald, right?
Yes, he's specifically a demon dancer skald.
Fuck. Is that?
Well, skalds are kind of like a bard, only more barbarian-ish.
So you're
instead
just
of-
singing and beating the shit out of them.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
kind of. Instead of inspire confidence, they have inspire rage. So they give all their friends rage, like a barbarian.
Hey, that's gonna go well with my rage.
Exactly. And a demon dancer skald is a skald that like dances to attract minor demons that possesses their friends.
Wow.
That's good.
It doesn't really do anything on level 1, but like later on it'll be cooler.
And I see Ryans, they're like, we're gonna sing and have a good time, and then comes Jansha like, yeah, death metal! Oh yeah, Haku, what was your character's name?
Dinadan.
Dinadan? That sounds really knightlish.
Dinadan Lionheart.
Oh, damn. That is really a knight name there.
Oh, I have an idea.
Richard's
So you
younger
have to
sister.
name one of your characters my nick, so Rano have to learn how to pronounce it.
No! Jansha and Yabnat is stand-ins, pretty much. They are expendables. Or rather,
So they can die first.
hopefully they don't die. I mean, then I probably set the bar way too high for this.
I'm gonna need to get more characters.
Teamwork feat.
I have a monk. I have a fucking monk too, so don't worry. I can always come back.
There's
Here he is.
The man himself.
Here's that rascal.
There's the lost child.
Hey,
So
I was making some food.
2 minutes late, so you have to do 20 push-ups.
Whew, not me this time.
No, I won't do that.
Why do you sound like Kermit the Frog?
Well, that's kind of rude.
Well, Kermit the Frog is pretty awesome, so
Yeah, it's a compliment, really.
He's a role model.
Like a
Yeah.
baby.
I mean, the best memes is Kermit, after all. Yeah, no more cheating on fucking
And bring out the good stuff.
He won't do it.
Sees Fluffy Dog, steal him.
And guys,
Yes?
guys and gals,
Mm.
please
And
do not
gamers.
abuse this feat that I just got. It's a teamwork feat that I can sort of give to everyone that is close to me. Ally shield. Use an ally as a cover and make them take the attack instead of you.
Abused.
Well, that's not a teamwork feat. That's a betrayal feat,
No,
which is an actual thing.
Wow.
Wait, I'm gonna fucking go change my cripple's name to Kermit. When I play that character, I'm gonna go Kermit the Frog here.
Shandy, Papa is about to roleplay here. I can't have you on my desk right now. No, don't show down the dices, please.
Yes.
No,
Sabotage.
she's
Cut, good cut.
Don't rub your butt against the microphone, please.
Why not?
Well, I hope
maybe
none
like
of you
it.
do that.
You don't know me.
Oh yes, please, Shandy, stomp on me. Oh wait, do people hear that?
Oh,
That's a fetish.
I like where this is going.
To the damn lion heart.
Abilities, etc.
Jesus, mamma jamma, those stats. Woo!
Those stats
Yeah.
is from someone that blow off God. Oh yeah, of course, Haku, you get to decide an amount. You can take a horse, a camel, a giraffe.
Something tasty, please.
Giraffe.
Oh yeah, I can have a freaking not a stag. What was it?
Giraffe.
Venison.
Mount.
Giraffe.
A medium cavalier can second axe beak, whatever that is. Camel.
An axe beak is like a big bird, and the beak looks like an axe. It's literally what it says on the tin.
It's pretty wicked, I must say.
So I can ride a chocobo.
A whale.
It's basically a chocobo, but imagine the beak being an axe head that it can like swing at people. It looks like this.
Oh my god, that's
That is
It
like
looks like
an.
me.
It looks like a shoe bill on steroids.
Yeah.
It looks like me.
Oh
Wow.
shit, that's your
That
true
looks kinda
form?
creepy.
It reminds me of someone, but I don't know
Look,
what
it-
exactly.
Can I have to have a flamingo?
It looks like it have a testicle hanging from the chin. Oh, graceful flamingo.
The glorious sound.
That's how it's done.
that's canon now.
Oh
Can
yeah.
I have a chocobo, please?
Well, I guess
that
the murder bird is the closer to a chocobo.
I mean, flamingos though.
When you first rolled a knight is a 1. Oh yeah, we have seen that before in the past, haven't we? Tim?
Oh, we did see that.
Chocobo is like pop music, axe beak is death metal.
Yes.
What is this?
That's good.
Why?
Oh, look at the new mount Nut is riding on.
That's Yumnut's.
Young nut.
Oh god.
I mean, we have a kid, so we have
Oh,
a
God.
I fucking love flamingos, holy moly.
Now we're gonna start with that the setting, the place, everything take place in, which is the Red Queen. The Red Queen is a massive ship. It's one of 3 world ships, as it's called, and even if it sounds like it's an entire world, it's not an entire world, but it's big enough to be counted as a flying city. And
Wow.
Red Queen is one of 3 that pretty much flying through the sky, a little bit all over the world. And it have everything, seriously. If you need a hospital, if you need any kind of workshop or anything, libraries, everything it has, like any city has. And within this is, of course, also many different guilds. We have the merchant guilds, we have fire guilds, and we have craftsman guilds and whatnot. And then, of course, some adventure guilds. And among these is Haradrim, the biggest one, which you all have applied to and somehow got into at least what they say is the very first basic tests of joining the guild, because not everyone get the chance to join it. They get the chance to join it, but it's not everyone that gets to join it. I should probably say it. And the Haradrim itself is a very old guild, pretty famous, so it's have a big name, so that is why many is really trying to apply for it. And the leader and the creator of this guild is a man called Fantus Dragonstorm, and very old, very powerful dragon that takes on the form of an, depends on how it is, because he have some sort of sickness that every time he sneezes, he transforms into a new dragon. So he's a very weird one, but very powerful, very wise, and is the guild master of Haradrim. And you all stands I'm gonna say you all stands in a big room, which is pretty much the, dining area. Now it's pretty empty. You see some few people standing around, some cleaning, because it's not lunch yet. And you've been all gathered here to, trying your first attempt of joining Haradrim. And you've been told as a group that you will gather in this dining area because you're gonna meet your first, a captain, a high-ranked member of the guild that will guide you and help you through this little bit shaky start and getting an idea of it. And no, I don't poison people. You poison people. Or Handa.
Handa poisons people.
Yes. So it's pretty calm. It's not too many people. You yourself doesn't really know each other. One person that really stands out is a big centaur you see standing. He's obviously very big. Have a brown short fur on the horse body. Well-trimmed beard. Bald and looks very gruff with a big katana over his back. And he doesn't seem to talk too much. He just stands and glares at everyone else of you. And you see multiple scars, and you're getting the idea of a warrior, though you all understand that is something more. He's not actually a warrior, but a cleric instead. But yes, so this massive centaur stands there, glaring judgmental on everyone, and trying to get a grip on understanding what you all offer, kind of characters and all. So I want everyone to go through and describe the characters a little bit on how they look like and such things, so everyone get an idea of all that. So is anyone want to start? I just hearing.
Jesus, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll mute my.
I just
What
hear
is he doing?
thumping. Awkward silence.
Stop masturbating.
It's my washing machine. Give me a
Okay.
second. Someone else start.
Okay.
Wait, are we doing this in third person?
Well, just giving an idea. You don't need to describe like you're in your character. You just need to describe a little bit. How does he looks like? How does your character look like?
I'll give you a comprehensive background.
Yeah.
So Rumpment is a bard, and you may have heard of him already if you've read the novels such as The Journey of an Orcish Fungal Infection, or
That's an amazing story.
A Compendium.
Oh, that's my favorite.
And, well, he's been having writer's block lately. So his mother was like, Rumpy, if you don't get out and see the world, you will never be a real gnome. Thus, he signed up to be in this adventuring guild, and hopefully the muses shall grace him with their divine scribing blessing once more.
That sounds beautiful.
So thanks for taking this total adventuring virgin on your glorious travels.
I mean, why don't we all? Except me, but yeah.
Yeah. So it's a little gnome bard out for his adventure to find himself.
Exactly.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Nice.
Very
Nice.
interesting.
I like
What's
Bard.
his hair color, eye color?
Yeah.
Oh,
If
okay.
you think
How tall is
Maybe
he?
his asshole.
It's
It is a
gnome.
small. It's 3 feet. 39 years old, 1 meter tall, gender male, weight 44 kilograms, hair brown, eyes brown, skin light, can speak 3 languages, of which 1 is common, is a single, ready for dating.
Ooh.
Very
Well, the
important
centaur is
info.
also single, I must say.
If you're
But
in
that
the
is
thick
good. Then we have a little bit of about how your character looks like and what his goal and things are. So we can jump to next one. Nut.
who wants to do it?
Okay, I can go next.
Okay. Go Nana.
Okay, so I'm a rogue Gathlane, which is a forest fae. I mean, all fae are forest, but anyway. And he's a little bit over a meter high, which is 3'5" for those of you who live in Paris. Disgusting. And he's also got wooden wings, just as every Gathlane, but his wings are not particularly big, and they are covered in moss.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. He's also wearing leather boots and gloves in addition to his leather armor, which this armor is also covered in vines with thorns.
Oh yeah. Your armor was that kind that you need to water it to have that extra.
Yeah, I need to water my armor every day. Otherwise, it becomes a regular leather armor.
That's very special. I like that.
As far as personality, he is rather a chill guy. He's very cheerful, also a bit mischievous, but he generally doesn't have much trouble making friends.
But yes.
Yeah, but that sounds great. Oh, well, Potato, you missed the fun, guys. Now you just get nuts.
Oh, I mean, does Haku want to go?
Yeah, well, oh yeah, we have Haku, Jansohai, and Yabnat is left.
Okay.
So, okay, let's go.
My character's name is Dinadan Lionheart. He's an average length human. He's 26, though he looks quite young. He's he has light skin, a small sharp nose, very unusual scarlet eyes, something that's very unusual in a human. He has gold blonde hair and several red streaks of red through his hair. He wears a fine leather tunic and what's it called again? Lamellar armor of leather. And he's here because he was disowned.
Ooh.
Because he's a bit. He's from a lesser nobility, and he's gifted with like he's really strong and fast and handsome, and he's quite arrogant and cocky, as well as narcissistic as hell.
So they want to give him a little bit of life experience.
Exactly.
So to speak.
However, he's a noble soul. Deep down in his heart, he will never leave anyone suffering, and he will defend those who can't defend themselves. He is a very honorable, knightly character, but his flaws are somewhat a bit strong.
Yeah. But that is pretty interesting. I can see that now. This really big, the little bit of an typical knight that is proud, have his noble blood and all that. But now now you need to learn life. Now it's time.
Yeah, he needs to learn a bit of humility.
Yeah. But that sounds great.
He also in his body language speaks very much of nobility and pride.
Yeah, I can see that.
He's very charismatic also in his speech and body language. He's also boasts very much that he's so handsome and he can woo any woman or man that crosses his path.
Yeah, sassy. Oh, but that sounds good. Then we have a bit of Dinodan as well. Oh,
Nice.
yeah. Not or Yansha, do you want to take over?
Yeah, which of the Y people should go first?
Yeah. Are you racist to Y people? I mean,
yeah.
Do you want to go first, or should I?
Yeah, go.
I can go. Sure.
Okay. Let's do it.
Ranjiri he's not very tall, maybe 160, between 160 170 centimeters. He's kind of a slight build, and he has pretty dark skin. His hair is whitish blonde, though. He's absolutely covered in cheap jewelry and lots of colorful, flowing clothing. His hair's pretty long, and he has like a bandana keeping it back a bit, but there's like lots of tiny braids, and it sticks out all over the place. He looks sort of disheveled in a way that's almost planned. He's kind of leant back in his chair, just kind of looking here and there. Looks sort of bored. He's only here because his mom, who is a pretty high-ranking person within the guild, forced him to. He's been trying to dodge out of this test since like he was 12 years old, and she finally like caught him and like, you go do the test now, and he was like, no. Well, he's here fully intending to flunk this shit so he can go back to flirting with everything that moves and drinking alcohol during the day.
So he's a lazy bastard now.
Basically.
I think we should leave him behind.
Yeah, that's. Oh well, at least he doesn't do as a certain hobgoblin and eating rat and get food poisoning. I'm just saying.
Let's kill him and burn his corpse.
Just don't fling shit.
Yeah, each other. Okay, and left is Nut.
Okay, so I realized when you guys presented your characters that my character is just a fucking tower. So
So basically, what?
I'm big.
He's a swole boy.
Oh.
So his name is Urim the Lost Sinner.
Yeah.
He's a half orc. He's roughly 2 meters tall and weighs 100 kilograms.
Jeez.
Damn.
Yeah, we have 2 meters tall here. Yeah, and
We don't have.
he's obviously big, but he's an average build, but still incredibly strong. In his back, there's like tattoos marking like straight lines. They represent all the sins that he has committed, and they appear when a new one is like done. When he sins, a new one appears, and if his sins are forgiven, they all disappear and stuff like that. Right now, he's finding redemption and somebody to forgive his sins and stuff like that, because in his travels he has not found a single deity that could forgive him. And he accepts death and doesn't fear it, but yeah, he's kind of mean and intimidating from the outside, but if you get to know him, he's sort of depressed and soft-hearted. So he really doesn't want to commit sins or hurt anybody, but he's kind of wrong path, and he will kill if it's needed.
That sounds pretty neat. I just realized this entire group, everyone is like solo players that are forced into team play.
That's true.
No,
Also, everybody's
not exactly. I mean,
Aren't you the one that can use everyone else as a shield?
That's true.
nah, I can spread it out to everyone, so everyone. That's good.
So everybody can use other people as shields.
That's why I said not.
That's not really a teamwork feat. You can only use it with other people who have the same teamwork feat.
Oh god.
Which is kind of the crux
I
of
was
it.
thinking like if anyone like is injured and like someone is attacking that person, they can use me for instance as a shield.
I'm imagining you just lifting fucking room bed from his shirt, like, cover me, bitch! Just whoop!
Oh, well, it is a very mixed group once again, and none of you seem to be the more that is stepping up to talk to each other. Everyone is like, maybe if I'm just standing here, I'll vanish or something like that, like...
I can use a spell.
Yeah, well, what is this for people?
I've got a spell.
And you see one big man entering the room, and he looks like this. He's very big. He's about 2 meters tall.
Oh shit! It's that guy.
Yeah, it's him. His arms are covered in tattoos, and you see well-trimmed beard and hair in dark brown colors. You have rather loose clothes, and he has a very... Well, he smiles, he can be very upbeat, very happy. You don't really get the big threat kind of feeling from him. But he's entering the room and is like, well, are you the new recruits I have heard about? And you see him looking at Renjiri, and seems like she finally got you to join, huh, boy?
You can let me off the hook this time, right? If I just skip out the back, I'll buy you a drink next time.
If I do that, your mother will kill me, and I'm there is few things I'm afraid of.
Come on, you're a
your
big
mom is one.
guy.
Well, your mom is one of
them. She's not that
come on,
cool, right?
Have you seen your mother fight in a real series? I have seen that, and I don't want to mess with that. So
I know.
Yeah. So too bad, Ranger. You're stuck with me today at least. But if things, I might ride you out in the end. Just to go through this.
Whew! I knew I could count on you, Uncle.
Yeah. It's. I know it's a rough job, and your mom is pretty harsh, but I will. And you other guys are pretty new here. I haven't really get the chance to meet you all. My name is Bran, and I'm here to be your captain, aka guardian. I'm just here to show you the rope, make you go through this test without hopefully any one of you messing it up too bad. It's a pretty easy test, and I think most of you are able to do this with pretty decent Well, what are you gonna say? Hopefully none of you
It's
don't die at
easy
least.
for a man of my skill.
Well, little man, I'm pretty sure you might be in the greatest warrior in your little village, but here things are different.
We'll see.
Look at this country knight thinking he's something. Oh, well.
But yes,
Oh, go ahead. Laugh if you will.
Oh, I am sure I will many, many times and very wholeheartedly.
wow. Well,
We're really a united group.
I can really feel the teamwork already growing here. So while it's growing and brewing, let's go on before anyone's starting to lose their heads or something like that.
I can use the charm
Sure.
person spell if it helps.
Ruben just
Please
starts,
don't.
"Yee."
But yes, well, everyone, follow with me here. You see him taking out big strides, leaving the room, and
Rangiri runs up and like grabs one of his arms and walks next to him.
you see he's like he's so used to that kind of thing. So like, so how has your mother been today? Talk a little nice idle chat, things like
She
that.
got me just as I was crawling out of. You know that bar down in the the where all the mechanics go.
Oh yeah, I know that
I
place.
can never remember what it's called. But she got me just as I was sneaking out of the cellar window. She
Well-
just grabbed me and ran me straight here. I'm still hungover, actually.
Well, then it's gonna be a fun time for you. I'm pretty sure if you do this, you probably learn a little bit. Maybe you can get a sneak out next time. But yes,
Let's hope.
you see him leading the way through long hallways. You see lots of people, all sorts of races and size colors. It's very, very mixed kind of population in the Red Queen. And he leads you into a bottom of this guild, so to speak, is a big room, and you see an enormous magical circle on the floor, and a few items and few shelves on the walls and all that. And in the middle of this room is a man standing. He rubbing his belly like he might be a little bit of having a bit of pain or something like that. Like
Oh, it's right after ours. That's cool.
And you see him looking up like, what? Already? 2 in one day? This is unbelievable.
This guy really?
And you see Brand is like, yeah, you know, we got so many appliances this week, so we decided to take two groups today. And have you been messing with Kayla again? Or anyone? Oh yeah, that is what you do. And see this man named Jen, literally like shrugging a bit. Maybe I did. I mean, I see like he looking at the group. You see the big centaur, the gnome, the Gaffelin, the human, and the Zul is like. I mean, I remember just like a long time ago when we got all these cool people. Those that actually matters. Now we just get into tragedy these days.
Rangiri sticks out his tongue at him like.
Yuri kind of looks at him.
I won't just. Well, I'm not gonna fall for that. If I do that, my wife will fucking beat me again. Well.
You see that I'm a man of great work.
Yeah, this knight thinks he's cool.
Well, so, you see this man has him present himself as Jen. So, I am the teleportation maestro here. So, if you don't want to have your body parts sent to different places, you better be kind and respect me. And he seemed to have a very big deal about himself and all of that. Quite arrogant. Well, okay. You're all gonna go down to the dungeon, Zion, as he's like taking up a note. And your name is, he looking at Haku, like, Tin Man. He looking at Ryan, Short Man. He looking at Nana, Fly Man. And then we have, he looking at Nat, Ugly Man. Okay, and, oh yeah.
What?
Looking at...
I have never been compared to a fly.
And Jansai looking like, oh yeah, and Little Shit Man. Okay,
I'll tell my mom on you. Don't you fucking dare.
I'm so fucking afraid of your mom. And Bran is like,
we're
you should be afraid. I should.
I'm gonna have a long talk with her.
You see Bran putting his hand over your mouth, like, no, Ranger, take it easy. Take it easy. It's not worth it. You know him. Nothing face him anyways.
I'll teleport my foot up his ass.
And you see Jen like crouching a little, but yeah, and I can actually do that. Oh yeah, bats. Okay. Every one of you that is going down to the Scion, please stand your asses on the circle. Don't move. Keep your arms, legs within the circle, or I can't guarantee that you're fully 100% together when you're getting down there. Also, you see, as soon as you all stand in this circle, you see the light starting to trickle around you, and you see Jen. But also, there is a slight chance that you all might mix together with your body parts, but I don't think any one of you mind that, right?
Please don't give me a beard.
Yeah, you see, like, everything turns very blank white, and then for a second it's like you're feeling all like you're floating, like you're in the water. It's kind of this feeling like you're in something, and then suddenly like you're standing on ground again, but this time you're not inside within the Red Queen, but rather you see big fields of grass, you see some trees nearby, and you have this stone platform where you stand on with this magical circle drawn. And you see just a small dirt path that leads to a big cave opening, not further away. And you see, Brad is like, okay, everyone is ready, let's go. Come here, boys.
That cave looks dank and gross. Can we like have an adventure over that hill instead, maybe?
Well, I wish you could have that, boy, but not this time, not today. If
what I always say, an adventure is what you make. So, I mean...
Yes, and your adventure you're gonna make in this cave. If you're looking through it, you might be actually finding something nice and pretty in there. I'm gonna say.
Don't worry, just stand behind me.
I hate caves.
Wait, is this one flirting with me already?
He's always flirting, I assume.
Is this thing flirting with me already? Okay. You see, Bran is walking down this dirt path, and you're entering, well, you're seeing this open up more, this cave, and you see some, behind this old moss and all that, you see an ancient stone statue, and sitting on a rock outside, you see a woman that is, have long red-orange hair, sitting on this big rock, sharpening or cleaning her sword, dressed in a light silver armor. And for some of you recognize this as that have been in guild like Rangira knows this is Kayla Silverstorm, one of the captains high rank that also in the previous group was the leader, so to speak. And she looks up at you all like, oh well, is this the new group of lambs to the slaughter? Ah, well, that shouldn't be too bad. They seem to be quite well ready, I see.
Just as motivational as always, I see.
Oh, it's that brat again. Oh well. So your mother finally got... Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Hello,
Bran,
beautiful.
do you want to bet how much chance that this guy doesn't make it? Is she pointing at the Zuli? That is like, what?
I'll bet 100 gold that I don't make.
That is...
Then why would you need money?
He's such a spunky little brat, isn't he? Well, he got it from his father, I'm pretty sure of it. But well, we're gonna see like this. You see Bran is entering a bit into the cave. You're all gonna go through this. We have 4 doors here. You're gonna decide as a group which door you want to go through and finish the trials that is in there. And then we're gonna judge about how you've been doing as a team, as your individual people, and well, everything. We're gonna be judging a little bit. And he's turning to... actually, he turns to Ranjiri and gives you a little crystal. Ranjiri recognizes it as an, well, teleportation crystal. In case of there's something really bad happen, you can use this to call me right away, and I will be there to help you.
Bad on a scale from 1 to 10? Like, how bad does it have to be?
It's not that really bad, and I'm pretty sure people of your caliber and all that should do this pretty well. But this is just in case. You never know. People do fail. The most stupid little things. So, I'm gonna go out there, sitting here with Kayla. We're gonna drink a little bit and eat and watch you guys. Hopefully not making too much of a mess. So, well, good luck all of you. And I hope the best that you all do good. You see, Bran he's setting himself on the grass outside. You see, as soon as he sits down, you pretty much see birds already sitting on his head. And he ping out some mug and pour up some ale and pick out some food that he shared with Kayla while he looks at you. And in this cave, you all entered now in this big cave. It's a big room. And you see 4 cave doors. One of them is, well, each of these doors have a symbol above them. The first one is a paw that looks like a dog paw, a wolf paw. Another one is a wave, like a water wave. Next one is a sword. And the fourth one is a skull. However, when you go close to the first one, which is the beast paw, you cannot you see that it's like it's locked. The bars doesn't move, and you do smell a faint smell of shit from that one.
Oh, nice callback.
We're not going there.
Yeah, you can't go there anyway, even if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do wonder
That's
why,
good.
Potato. I do wonder why. Yeah, and in a far distance you can hear something like some screech. You're not sure what it is. It's probably nothing dangerous.
Probably nothing. Yeah.
So what you have left is the gate. Well, the door with the wave on, the skull on, and the sword. So you all get to decide which way you want to go.
We can all surf on Urim
And don't worry, Janso.
I don't know.
because we're all small.
No, can we stay inside the caves, like the tunnels?
What did you say?
Can we see inside the tunnels at all?
No, you just see a very little bit because depends on first of all, even if you have torches and dark vision, you don't see too far into these. You just see every one of them have hallways, and
But we do see that they're dark, right?
yeah, they're dark. So it all depends
So-
on if what do you say?
I will access my no magic
Yeah.
for dancing lights.
Okay.
Oh,
Dancing
that's more
light.
useful than a torch.
You see the gnome, the little bard Rumpment, raise his hand. From his hand, raise 3 little floaty orbs that light it up. Now I'm not sure how long it'll last. I'm pretty sure it's for a moment. I'm gonna check it a bit quickly how long it lasts. It's a very cool little magic actually.
Should we still get some sticks?
Yeah, it looks handy.
It looks handy, yes, and it yeah, it's a long duration. Yeah, I'm gonna check now. Of course, we're gonna go with that. It's glowing quite well for a while. The site doesn't load for me for some reason right now.
Yeah, the same. That's
By the way, Lana,
Yeah.
do I have my mount with me?
Well, you probably not. Yeah, I don't think you want to take your mount into the cave.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
Yeah, but it probably is in the Red Queen. Oh yeah, so it's duration 1 minute. And after that, the problem is that it dies out. So you can't cast it anymore. You can only cast it once a day.
yes.
However, if you have torches, I'm not sure if everyone have dark... I know Haku doesn't have dark vision at least.
Nope.
So you will need torches. Does
Can I-
anyone have that with them?
So guys, can you all see in the dark, or should we get some
Well, look,
torches?
Janso, I do have torches with him. And that's good.
Oh, that's good.
So that, so you can actually see, especially Dinodan. And now, of course, it's the big, or rather, lantern is also very good. But now it's the big question: which gate do you want to go through?
Any ideas?
I think
choose the
skull
wave
is a
one.
bluff.
Are you sure?
Choose someone.
Is definitely not about.
Yeah, you see the
Yeah.
Zuli. Rangier is like, how about not the deaf one? The one with the skull on.
Maybe yes.
The problem with the waves one is because I will certainly drown.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not a problem.
Should we then...
Oh, it's not a problem if you drown. I don't care.
we can use just a floaty. Should we
Okay.
then, by process of elimination, go to the sword
How about
sort
the
of thing?
sword one?
Yes.
What do you,
Since
what
we
do you
can't
guys
go to
say
the
about
beast.
that one?
You see
I mean,
Dinodan.
it's probably
talking about the
Humans.
sword.
Maybe there will be some sick loot.
That's true.
And I'm not talking about the instrument.
What?
The instrument, the lute. You can play on the lute.
Oh,
He was witty.
true.
Witty joke, little man. I love that.
I'm just not going to do anything.
The waves sound way more pleasant.
Mm.
Well,
Okay.
What if it's water? I doubt anyone of us is
Unless it's that sound.
You see, Rangier is like, the water on one might be a beach. I look great when I'm wet, so.
Oh. So we need to go there now.
Well,
That's a no.
okay, who many have... It's pretty much as it is. It's all about for you guys to decide on what you want to go. And you see, the centaur suddenly stepped forward. I think we should go at the sword. Like honorable warriors.
Of
Yeah,
course, you've
I-
seen
Nope,
that.
that sounds really lame. Sword is out. Fuck swords. No
Then
warrior.
about,
no.
and then you see point on the skull. Then I want to go the skull way.
No, that's
Honor
death.
of life
Are
and
you-
death.
Are you kidding me?
Choose
Are
either
you
one.
stupid? Use your brain. It's obviously easy, medium, super duper death hard. We go easy.
What about the beast?
Easy.
That
then.
one's closed. Probably someone already did that one.
Well,
I
if
like
it's
the way
hard,
you think
easy, and
myself
super duper
up,
hard.
But the
What's about-
water one, the wave looks bad. Me can't
Can
swim.
we-
Yeah.
What? You're a horse person.
Can we even
I'm
swim?
a horse, not a seahorse.
Horses can swim.
There's a clear difference.
Hmm.
So my vote's on
I don't
the
want to.
sword.
So I want to go the sword, the honor of my blade, my ancestors.
How about we
So,
vote?
I
Vote.
agree with
Okay.
that.
Who votes
Okay.
blade? You see, the
I
centaur
vote
raises
blade.
a hand.
Urim raises his hand.
What? Okay.
Okay, Dinodan, Centaur, and Urim raises their hand. So it's 3 votes for that.
Fine.
Mm.
Okay.
We
Good
can
man.
go to the sword.
Democracy wins.
Though I don't think there's any honor in there.
It's gonna be
Maybe
honor.
there is.
You
I
see,
do appreciate
The glory!
glory,
Honor! Glory! Run.
death and glory. Okay, you all starting to go entering, well, get close to the gate and well the bars. And you see, as soon as you go close to this the sword corridor, you see the bars going down. They open up for you to enter. And it's a pretty big cave. It's part natural and part worked out. And yes, Nana, it's gonna be the sword. You wanted to go for well, it would be
Yeah,
perfect.
I was
for you.
hoping for the
Why?
beach episode. Imagine the beach episode.
The beach
Everyone's got
episode.
their swimsuits.
Yeah, of course.
And Nana and his armor that is need water.
Oh
like,
yeah, another armor. He can just
That was
jump in.
totally not the reason why I voted for
Wait,
it.
so he jumps in the water and then he becomes like a puffer fish. Like,
Oh god, yeah, that would be amazing. But, well,
Flap his wings. Oh god.
well, if you do good, maybe you do 2 dungeons. You'll go so fast, like yeah, fuck
oh,
yeah.
sick. The speed run.
Yeah, the speed run.
As long as there's some water.
Yeah.
I jumped down and glitched through the floor and I killed the last boss.
Okay. Yeah, you see the Gilmars. Level 50 dragon sorcerer.
Oh, he's the one boss? What the fuck?
So who chose the sword?
Yeah. Well, you see Ranjiri glitch through the floor. Oh, well.
See ya.
Okay. Yes, you enter this corridor. It's you see there's no light, so the only light you have is from the lantern Ranjiri is holding up.
Yeah, he holds up his hand.
As well, the little ghost light that Ryan had, but they are slowly
Actually-
dying out.
Small
He
energy.
looks to the centaur like, what's your name again?
My name is Pyron.
Hey, so about honor and stuff, could you like light our path like an honorable warrior and all that? And then he holds up the lantern for him.
Yes, I can. See, he
Good,
pick up the
thanks.
lantern. Like,
Also, I was thinking, I can probably see really far from your back. So like, if I climbed up on you, that would work out.
roll and diplomacy.
Sure. Do you want me to roll in the chat, or should I roll wherever?
You can roll wherever.
Okay. fine.
trust
Drunken
you.
diplomacy.
I don't. I'm gonna
Doesn't sound right.
You're gonna
What's
see.
my diplomat? It is
Fucking
plus
supremacy.
13.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 19 plus 13, so that's 32.
Well, you see him like he thinks for a second and then like, that is okay. You jump up and keep an eye out.
Oh, you're a
A pirate's
sweetheart. And then he jumps up on his back
Yeah.
and sits there. And he looks very relaxed. Like, this is the time of my life.
You seeing the Zulu Rangiri jumping up on the centaur and pretty much just relax as the centaur is walking with the lantern like, And he's 100% sure that the Rangiri is using some sort of magic ability or something to keep a very good eye out.
Oh, yes, obviously, of course I am.
And you're walking for a few minutes, and then there's some slight turns and left and right, but it's nothing major. And then you enter a pretty big room. It's you realize it's a big cave in that regard. It's like a football field, and I want everyone except Rangiri. Well, Rangiri can also roll a perception. I think he messed because he's so slacking right now.
Okay, so
But everyone rolls a perception check.
It's a
What was it? D20 plus
D20,
skill?
You roll your d20 plus what you have in that skill perception. So if you have plus 5,
natural 20.
yeah, natural 20.
Natural 20 plus 2.
Woo! Not this rolling crazy. Jan, so I bluffed so good, so I don't really need to watch.
Yeah, he's like legit just like half asleep. He's like,
16.
Life's easy.
Life is nice.
3.
Centaurs are surprisingly comfortable.
9.
Fucking
Well, I do
pussy
like
ass.
to ride them.
Well, that too.
Okay. Well, and Nut, you rolled
Natural 20 plus 2, so 22.
22, and Haku, what did you roll?
I haven't heard about
19.
that.
19. Oh,
I can't speak so very loudly because my parents' room are left next.
don't worry about it.
Yeah, well,
Well, okay. So, everyone
like that
except Rangiri and Rumpment notice that the room you entered, also Pyron doesn't notice it either. You all enter this room and you realize there are beings in there. You see small movements moving around in the light, in the outline of the light, so to speak. And you hear it slowly shatter, and you realize there's a bunch of goblins in there.
I immediately fucking draw my sword.
You see,
What's everyone so tense about?
yeah, Byron. I don't see anything.
Goblins!
Goblins.
No, I know, right? It seems like a pretty empty cave, actually.
Yeah.
Do they smell like shit?
No, not
Not
in
as
this.
empty as your head.
Potato with them!
Okay, you see everyone starting to draw their weapons, and you see the goblins like you hear them like.
Do I see them when they start approaching us?
You seen as soon as it became more notable, you notice these, and you all notice it's about 6 goblins.
Yeesh.
You see they having, well, they're small, kind of thin, green-gray skin, big noses, and they have variation of like some leather armor that is pretty much just scraps, and some rusty dagger and shit. So it's really poorly equipped, but you see, as they know, the goblins can be still quite dangerous. And yes, 6 goblins appearing in this room. And now I want everyone to roll initiative.
Fuck. I gotta roll really fucking well. A 6, that's not really fucking well.
For stuff like initiative rolls, it's probably good if everyone puts their number in the chat so it's easy to like see.
Yeah, that's probably best.
What was the roll?
20 again.
It's a
D20
D20 plus your dexterity.
Okay.
Isn't it your initiative?
Yeah, if you have any other modifiers, yeah, it is your initiative,
Oh,
but
yeah.
usually it's only your dexterity unless you've taken improved initiative as a feat.
So, Ryan's going first? I'm last, I'm definitely last.
It is my turn.
No, yeah.
Never mind.
So I'm the new Sakura, huh?
So I'm
Coming
first.
last. No hate though.
Well, you are a big boy barbarian after all. You're pretty slow, bro.
That's true.
Slow but strong.
Small boy. He's not just a side of a football.
Let's see. Oi, oi, oi. Jordan is very, very fast.
Oh yeah,
I mean, they are Jordan sneakers.
Yeah,
yeah. I am a sneaker.
you're a sneaker. Okay, so first is Jordan. You seeing these 6 goblins circle slowly around you. You all been able to pull your weapons, and you get to decide what you want to do.
Okay, how far are they?
They are about 10-15 meters.
Oh, so pretty far.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's not too far, so you get an option to move and attack if you want to.
If I was kind of fucking shot.
Yeah, I do have a bow, so that's what I drew, I assume.
Oh yeah. Then if you want to attack with your bow, you roll a d20 plus what you have in dexterity mod.
Are any of these goblins armed with ranged weapons?
We're gonna see how many are there. Everyone is them.
Shit.
Everybody's fucked.
You see, they have miniguns.
What? They have Connor.
You see 3 of them. Well, 3 of them actually has. So they're 3 ranged and 3 with melee. You realize of these 3, one has a bow, and the other has slingshots.
Low darts.
Okay, so I'll target the one with the bow.
Okay, roll attack.
Okay, so it's d20 plus my RAB. Yes?
Yeah, your RAB.
Oh no,
Ranged attack bonus. Which is your dexterity mod right now, I think.
no, it's a bit bigger actually.
Oh, really? Then you add it on, so...
Just by 1, but still. So d20 plus RAB, right?
Yes. So let's roll. Let's roll and see. Oh, damn! A natural 20?
That's a crit.
That's a hit.
Yeah, roll again, Nana, to see if you can confirm the crit.
The exact same roll.
Yeah. You hit, but if you manage to hit, make a roll again and hit, you will count this as an crit and do double damage.
Oh well.
It's not too bad. They're only goblins, so their AC might not be that high.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Also, they are dumb.
So now I roll for damage, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna see how much AC I have on these bosses.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't confirm your crit, but you do hit normal.
Okay.
So you roll...
So I roll only what's on my weapon, right?
Yeah. Let's roll.
Oh, rock and roll.
Ooh, 4 damage.
That's a nice.
Yeah, you see the one you hit. You see it... oh yeah, you roll... hey Tim, is it... You add your dexterity mod for...
For ranged attacks, yes.
Okay, what do you have in dexterity mod, Nana?
Plus 3.
Oh, then you do 7
So
damage
7.
together.
Oh, right,
shit.
I forgot.
Just like
it's a
the fucking
bow, so
hell.
I also add my strength, right?
No, it's your
Strength mod for bows.
it should be your dexterity.
It's your
Depends on the bow.
But I think most...
If it's a composite bow, you do get to add your strength. But normal bows are just dexterity.
Okay, okay, so
Okay,
it's 7
still,
damage.
7.
Right?
You
7
see...
damage is a respectable amount.
That
Yeah,
is
it is.
definitely. Because you see this goblin standing there, cracking against you all like... And you seeing the Gaffelin, small and steady, ping up his bow and shoot an arrow right through its skull. You see the goblin just standing there for a second, like it doesn't realize that it just got an arrow through its eye and out of the skull, and then before it's like slowly collapsing on the ground, like. And you see the other 2 ranged goblins look at it for a second before they loot him. Like, they're starting to fight each other. Like, who's gonna get the bow? Like,
Fucking slinging shit at each other.
sounds like Goblin from my clan. Potato knows of knowledge. He knows.
Lanny hears them fucking goblins like.
And you see next up in the group. Oh wait, what had? Oh no, that was pretty bad. You see, it's actually Pyron, the centaur, and you see him pulling his katana after letting down the land, like for honor, and start to rush right in. And of course,
no, not that way.
Rangier is on his back, like. Rangier, you need to roll a reflex save to not fall, or at least if you want to jump off, so you don't damage yourself or hurt yourself.
Yeah, he will definitely try to get off.
Yeah, roll an acrobatic then. I think that is best.
An acrobatics? Okay.
Yeah.
I rolled an 18 and my acrobatics is +8, so...
Oh yeah, you're seeing, even with this big centaur moving, you manage to like smooth... Whoopsie! Like, whoosh, landing on the ground. And you see this Pyron literally like raising a big katana against the first goblin that look... I mean, this goblin. Imagine this little fucking goblin standing against this massive centaur. And he's like... Oh shit! But you see... Oida.
Oh shit, the Swedish is coming out.
Yeah, now it's bad.
Oh no.
You see when he's standing there, swing his katana, and miss the goblin, hitting the ground, and the katana breaks, and you see the blade flying away.
Jeez.
Like he swung it with such strength and missed so bad, so he's like,
good job.
What did you roll?
I want.
Please tell me that was a fucking blaze.
Rangier, I want you to roll a reflex save to not get hit by the shrapnel from that. You see like small fragments of this blade flying towards you, so you just need to slow.
15 total.
You get 1 damage. Something that scratch you a little bit. And he's like,
oh no, lazy.
Oh no, my great blade of Khazad-dûm have broken. Fuck.
Are you sure it wasn't a toy sword?
Starts running towards the centaur.
And now it's Rumpman's turn.
Okay.
Oh,
Haku, you could use him as a fucking bride. You could ride him to battle.
And what does Rumpman do?
I will draw my brass knife.
Your brass knife?
Oh. Fucking stabby boy.
It was passed down from my grandmother. Who,
Stab your grandmother's dagger.
Your grandmother who stabbed your grandfather. It's a family tradition you wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
Those are great chefs.
What do you do? Do you go in for attack?
Of course.
Okay, then roll an attack.
Wait, I need to.
Yeah, you're seeing the gnome. Coolly just steps in there and go in to attack the goblin, but miss.
Aren't you the caster?
But at least he doesn't break his blade against the floor and damage his group mate. You
suck turds.
Yeah, you missed your attack, and then it is Dino Down's turn.
Yes.
What do you do?
He starts running to the centaur like, I will help you, comrade.
Comrade. Is a
comrade.
Yes, it's the communist party here. One for all. One for all.
All for me.
How far is it to the centaur?
Well, it's about 10 meters. So you get in there pretty quickly. You can join him and Rumpman. Rumpman is... The problem, I would say, Rumpman, is that you're very close to a very, very big centaur. So you probably need to be careful. So he's like...
So
watch out for the back kick.
The centaur.
Yeah.
Dinodan pulls his lance and stretches out his arm towards the centaur, like, use this.
You give him your lance. That's good.
Yeah. And then,
that's noble.
And if I still can like make an attack, I'm gonna attack one of the goblins with my rapier.
You're not able to attack this round because you already moved. Plus, you pulled the sword. Well, your lance and gave it to Pyron. You see Pyron like, I gratefully accept this, warrior. And
say goodbye to that lance.
I don't break every weapon I get. Oh, just a few.
I've heard the story.
And next up is the goblins. You see the two goblins that is fighting in the background finally calm down, and one of them raised the bow and attacks. He attacks Rump. With oi. What is your AC? Your armor class?
AC is
What is 16? 12.
Use me as a shield. Use me as a shield.
You sound like darkness, if anyone. Punish me, hurt me, master.
You just hear, ah! In the battlefield, just randomly.
Yes, you seeing the goblin shoots an arrow at you, Rump, and do 4 damage on you. You see the arrow hits you in the leg.
No. Money!
It's all good. Everything is fine. I'm just
I see him standing like,
Just standing.
it's just a flesh wound. I got things under control.
I used to get an arrow like you. And I
Yes.
take an arrow.
And you see,
Play the music to forget the pain.
and you seeing the other goblin that didn't get the bow have this sling and put in a he loads his sling and put in a rock. It's an old Swedish saying we have. Oh yes, yes, yes! You're seeing him take this and swing it, and oh god, and
It's Rumberg, isn't it?
throwing this rock. You see that you all see this beautiful rock. That this is a killer move, but he hits the back of the head of one of his own, and that goblin crashed down dead with his rock halfway into his skull. And you see that goblin back.
Are we sure they're dangerous?
Yeah, so far 2 goblins are dead. You're 4 left.
Isn't it?
Goblins are probably more dangerous to themselves than you are. And now you see the other 2 that is in front attack. The first one attacks Pyron, and you see he take his dagger like and stab him in the leg. You see him this little goblin, and you see it's starting to bleed quite a bit, not overwhelmingly, but you see the center like, you're a little fool. And then the other one attacks Dinodan and do well. He do miss. You see him going in front to Dinodan is like trying to with his little club, but you easily step away from it like, whoa.
Ha! Foolish goblin.
Foolish goblin. And then it is Rangiri.
My turn?
What? Do I need to do something?
How many goblins are still alive?
There are 4 goblins. 2 that is
4
in melee and 2 that is ranged.
Okay. He basically, with a quick motion, pulls a chakram from his clothing and just chucks it at one of the goblins who are still equipped with bows.
Okay, go for it. Slow roll attack.
Slow attack.
Slow attack.
That would be a 15 to hit.
That is a hit. Roll
Nice.
damage.
The damage is 6 damage.
You see that the goblin that he looks very upset on the fellow goblin that killed the other one. Like, are you stupid, bro? And then you see this chakram flying, and you see the goblin's head flies off as it cleanly cut off, and you see the goblin like collapse, and the other goblin's like, bow, and picks it up.
I believe that's 10 points for me.
And you see no one answers.
Wait, so how many ranged goblins do we have left?
Only one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And only one range and 2 melee. And then we have Yurim's turn. Finally, the great
Yes,
Yurim.
me. Finally me. So Is there a goblin in front of Haku?
Yes. It's one that swing a club against him.
Yeah, I'm gonna run in front of him and attack the goblin.
Okay, roll attack.
So a d20.
Yes.
That's my strength.
That is true. As well, if if you're getting an attack bonus because of your class, I think you get +1, or do they?
So d20 plus. So what? Plus my strength.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Wow. Wow. You see the mighty
Oh,
Halford that enter the fray and swing his weapon. What kind of weapon do you have?
I have a great sword.
Wait, you roll.
Uh-oh.
Oh gosh, you actually roll a natural 1. Oido.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah. Now we're gonna see the severity. Oh, oi. You actually roll damage. Jabnat.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I don't like it.
Roll 2d6 +4, since my attack bonus is
Yeah.
+4. 8.
My
Who did you
God.
cleave in half?
Haku, you get 8 damage.
Oh,
I'm
Because,
sorry, Haku.
Jurgen goes in there to strike, but fails so bad that he, in his eagerness to prove himself and to fight and crush his enemies, he actually strikes Haku in the side. As the goblin is like, "What?"
well, he kind of used it.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Iron
I'm so
please.
sorry.
The gasps in
How much
pain.
HP?
Another sin comes to my skin.
Oh,
I had 14.
oh God,
That's my
you.
max.
More than half.
Oh.
And of course, he rolled pretty good and have so. I mean,
Yeah.
you could. I mean, literally, to be fair, if not maxed his damage there, he would have killed.
It was actually a pretty bad roll.
Yeah, I
Below
realized
average.
that. He just has such a strength bonus. Okay, so after this very messy first turn, it's a new turn again, and it means that it's Jordan's turn again.
Okay,
What do you
so
do?
I'm gonna attack the goblin that wounded our centaur.
Okay, yeah, he stands there like.
Okay, so d20 plus RAB, right?
Yeah. No one that speaks goblins here?
Let me check actually.
Yeah.
I speak orc.
Oh,
Ooh, your attack actually miss as you're shooting.
I don't.
You shoot an arrow, right?
yeah.
Yeah, you see it. You just graze its leathery armor. It have like literally one patch of leather on its body, and you actually hit it, so it's like glance off, like. Wheat! And
God
it's like,
damn it.
you see it raise its middle finger at you, like. You can pretty much guess that, like, your mother is a pig, or something like that.
Whoa.
And,
Oh,
And
yes.
yours is a goblin.
And you see like, how can you say that? And then you see Pyron, it's Pyron's turn. He's like, yeah, now we're gonna destroy them. He's looking angry at the little goblin that is in front of him. And actually, instead of using the lance, you see him just stomps on the goblin, like rising on his back legs. Yeah, you see the goblin like, he's still showing his middle finger towards Jordan, like, and then you see literally he getting stomped. You see just his hand sticking out, still holding up the finger, like. So you see that goblin is dead when the centaur is stomping on him. Like,
So wait, how many are there alive?
we have one melee goblin and one range goblin left.
Let's see.
so
I don't have. So I'm not gonna hit Haku again. That's good.
Don't. Well,
Maybe.
maybe there's still a chance.
Let's hope not.
Yeah. Then it is. What is it? It was Rump's turn. Rumpman.
Don't worry, if I can use the spell, you can hit Lionheart again. I'm gonna use
Oh,
Please
yes.
don't.
No.
Sleep.
And by Draconic. He doesn't hear anyways. Sorry.
he just heard it, so
Yeah.
don't worry.
Okay. So what do you do, Ryan?
I want to cast the spell Cure Light Wounds.
Okay.
Okay,
Lionheart.
that's good. You don't.
Light wounds.
Oh yeah. I mean, it could have been worse. Okay, you roll. How much is it? A
D8.
D8.
1d8 plus my level.
Okay,
So
so
1d8
D8.
plus 1.
Yeah.
It is a touch attack, so you have to like walk up to him.
I woke up.
Yeah, you go. Haku, you seeing
waddle.
this gnome walking up to you and start to touch you, and you get flashbacks to the horrible priest. You're a Corbishon.
No, but how does it look? How does it look when he casts magic? Does he sing to do it, or?
Wait. I
Eat
shall
your
do it.
wounds. There.
You can actually decide a little bit on yourself how he does it.
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
Yeah, wait.
Sing for us, Ryan.
We did hear the magic lute. Well, 4 HP. Haku, you heal 4 HP. You see the gnome
That's half
gets
the
up to you
damage.
and play on his lute as he touches you, and you're feeling a bit refreshed. You're feeling the wound that's gushing pretty bad, slowly kind of close a bit.
Thank you.
And then we hear him go playing a doo-doo-doo. I love that. I love that. This is, you're all doing
That's
great.
good stuff.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, I'm almost completely healed.
Yeah,
This
you're not
group
completely
actually
healed,
has
but
synergy.
hopefully you
Completely,
don't
but
die.
almost.
Yeah, I like how our half orc did more damage to us than goblins.
Yeah.
You saw nothing.
It was the goblin took over. Then it is Dinodan's turn. Dinodan's, that was Swinglish, I'm sorry.
He takes his rapier and attacks one of the goblins.
Yeah, roll attack.
Shoved it
Now
up
you can do
his
it.
asshole.
Ah, god damn it. Oh!
What did you do? Let's see. Do. So, this is... It takes a rainbow showing up here. Payback is a bit.
Wow.
Well, is it karma? A bitch. Ah, you roll a natural 20. Then you roll another one to confirm if you do crit. So roll a d20, see what you get.
Howdy, howdy, so cool.
Let's see. Chaka chaka chaba. An 18. Okay, you do a crit. So roll damage, which is the rapier's damage plus your strength.
The first crit in both games.
I mean, the thing is that if you don't with the confirm crit is that if you fail your confirm crit, you still hit and do normal damage. It's just that if you managed, you do this wound pretty nasty. I mean, when we was playing, if the rapier is doing 1d6, that is how you do it.
Yes.
I mean, how much damage did Rannick do to him in the latest, when he was fighting that?
I think he managed to do upwards to like 60 damage in one round.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fucking nuts, actually.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. He has so many attacks, and then he did crit one attack, and that did so much damage on it.
Jesus Christ. If I had rage, the fucking Haku would be dead.
Yeah.
Just realized.
So that's good.
Yeah, the
9.
one who thinks himself the coolest.
Yeah, so 9, you do 18 damage. You see, you piercing this goblin right through its chest. You pretty much see its heart on the other side of this goblin. You literally obliterate this goblin. And that is true. Lanny didn't kill his teammates. So that's something to be proud of.
That's what you get,
Yes.
stupid creature.
And it falls dead. And last is the goblin with a bow. It's like... And he shoots at... Urem. What is your AC? Urem.
Oh, mine? AC? 14.
14. And you see, he shoots, but it just bounces off of your arm. It's a very bad shot. He's trembling a little bit, the little poor guy. Like,
Is that all?
and next
Can
up
I
is...
imi-
and it's
Bless you.
Renjiri's turn.
Thank you.
He, inspired a bit by seeing the bard play, he actually starts dancing a bit to the music.
Ooh.
And in the middle of the dance, he points to one of the goblins, and he casts Daze on it.
Okay.
It has to roll a will save and get above a 16 in order.
Ooh. Oh my... well, you see it's actually unfazed.
Oh, it actually it makes the save?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Then he basically, like, keeps dancing. And pretends like nothing happened.
You all see
Let
that...
me re-roll!
You see Renjiri start dancing, like, and for a second it's like... As some of us expect to happen, and he's like... Just keep dancing, like... Woo!
Yeah, he plays it off like, I didn't cast any spells.
Yeah. And you see the goblin for a second like blinking like... And then then it's Urim's turn.
Oh, me?
Yeah. You have a chance to kill Haku now.
Is Haku behind me right now?
Yeah, you're pretty much standing in
well,
front. Well, you're all standing pretty much in a line, so to speak. Well, in a drag out line. Beside
Can
each
I
other.
just go behind the goblin and fucking hit him so I don't hit my teammates?
Well, you can't go around it, but you can just walk up to it because it's a few meters from you after all.
Oh, well, I'm gonna walk up to him in that case.
Yeah, go and roll. Make a kill. Make a killing for the winning.
That's a 13. That ain't gonna hit.
Did you roll 13?
Yes.
Then you're hit.
I hit a goblin. A 15. Bad.
What?
Oh, that was a good draw.
You see the gnome was there, and the next second you see there's no more gnome. You see blood splatter, organs flying around as you see this massive half-orc crush it on its mighty weapon and literally destroy it.
Just split in two.
Yeah.
Who wants roasted goblin?
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm on a diet.
yeah.
I won't
Starting now.
anyway.
So everyone, all the goblins, 6 goblins are dead. And you all, well, pretty okay state, I guess, after some failures, some almost killing.
Some failures. Look at the Abnat's character. I forgot the name.
What?
Yes.
It was an accident.
Well, I think we all did really great. 10 points for everyone.
Yeah, all of us did well. All
Yes.
of us.
Everyone.
Every single one.
Absolutely
Yeah,
everyone.
This went great. I didn't break my sword and we killed all the goblins.
Yes.
We all
by the way-
forget. You see the center like we all forget broken sword. That we hurt each other. Everything great.
Oh, it's hard to
Don't
forget.
worry,
Almost
everyone
actually
forgot.
took off my arm almost, you lungs.
He looks at you like, really? Let me take. You see him reaching out his hand, and you're feeling a warm wave of energy flowing over you, and you heal 4 HP.
Oh,
What?
he's
I only had one down.
Yeah, but he took it serious. Like it's like, oh shit, he's really falling off. I must heal you, guy.
I have,
Oh.
I
Nice.
have an arrow in my
Well, he's like, he looks at his, like, the wound that disappeared, and then he's like, so, what are you doing after this?
I don't know. He's
Well, I was thinking, how about we, hang out a bit?
well.
we-
I
Are
do
you
looking
flirting
for a
with him?
good
You
sparring
doing?
partner.
Obviously, I'm flirting with him. Shut the fuck up.
And you see him turning to you, Haku, and raise his hand. And you feel also this warm energy, healing 5 HP.
Oh, he's almost at 4 HP now. Or he is in 4 HP.
Is anyone else hurt in the team?
Yes, I have an arrow in my knee.
Thank
and
you,
I'm
Mike.
down
Oh
by
yeah.
I'm hurt in the soul.
Yeah, you see him, he do the same for you, and you feel this warm energy, and you heal 4.
Okay. I'm back. Hadn't
You see
tried.
the centaur like, yeah, then let's continue this adventure into the dungeon.
I think our half-orc's pride is wounded.
I'm wounded in the inside.
My pride.
Do you want a hug?
Yes.
Don't hug him, he
Okay,
will
okay.
kill you.
Lean down, lean down. There you
Okay.
Aw.
There
He hugs Urim and pats his head a bit.
Aw.
There you go.
There you
Thank
go.
you, my friend.
You're big and strong and confident. You don't have to worry. Next time we get them even better.
He was just a human.
Also, to be honest, that tin man over there, he needs to watch his position. You know.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, you see,
Can I-
Pyran
can I-
is picking up the lantern again, and
Before we go,
yeah,
can I do something? I'm gonna go to Haku.
yeah.
Right. I'm gonna pull out my pack of like, yo, it's not much, but I have these rations. Do you want one? As a sorry gift.
Yes.
Oh, it's okay. Thank you.
So you're giving a day's ration, a bit of food and all,
Yeah.
which is really
I have
nice.
a orc trail ration, so you can add that to your equipment. One.
That is nice. And you're seeing that Pyrans slowly start to walk from the center of this cave to the next hallway.
Well, Renieri will jump up on his back.
You see, he seemed to be okay with that because he knows you're keeping eyes out.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So you
know what
didn't
to do.
learn the dangers.
He like puts on like a sunglasses and lies down like
Yeah.
And a bleach named Dark. Bleach
He's,
Dark game.
Rangier is like the main star of Grand Theft Auto or Grand Theft City.
And he's
Grand
gonna
Theft
die riding the
Auto.
centaur.
Oh yeah. And you see you entering this big cave. It continues for a bit in a similar fashion as the previous cave. And you see it's a bit it's rather dark. The only light you have is the lantern. And you enter another larger room. This time you see it's like an underground cave with some plants for some reason. You see bits of bushes, some rotten tree. You see a big hole in the roof where some sunlight enters in very weakly, giving a very odd little cave. And you all enter there. And I want everyone to roll a perception check.
should I even bother?
Nah, you don't need to.
Another
I imagine you don't
natural
really
20.
bother.
It's not that
Yeah.
bad.
So, well, it's not that bad.
I rolled the same as last time.
What the fuck? Jumnut have the laser eyes.
I'm gonna send you a screenshot if you don't believe me.
Perceptive barbarian.
There you go.
I know this.
Laser eye by barbarian.
Raging intensely.
What? That's a shadow!
It's a shadow. I know this.
I wonder where his perception went when he attacked Haku.
Yeah.
Nowhere!
It went away. Okay. Nana and... Okay, in this, once again, Jumnut instantly noticed that obviously there are things in this room hiding very well.
Another sword pull from my back.
Yes, and Haku, you see...
Something's there.
You see also there are two beings hiding in the green, among the bushes and the small trees around, like way bandits. Hiding,
Guys,
Careful.
ready to
There's
surprise.
Get
you.
ready.
There.
They're gonna attack us.
Okay, guys, I have a plan. How about we talk to them instead?
Yeah.
How about we use our swords?
Yeah, we could
How
talk.
about I shoot them?
I doubt they're gonna listen to us.
Well, if you wanna try, then go ahead.
I
You
will-
see-
Yeah. I gotta push him forward, like, if you wanna talk, go talk.
But okay.
Your idea.
No
Fine.
one's going to hurt a musician.
I have to
right?
do everything as usual.
You see suddenly an half orc appearing from a tree, dressed in a big green cloak, pretty nice leather armor. His face is partly hidden behind a scarf, and you see have a big crossbow in his hands and a spear over his shoulder, and is stepping forwards towards you. So you are the new challenges, yes?
Well, hi there, handsome.
Excuse me.
I assume that you want us to fight you. Is that it?
Yes, that
But have
is
you
the
thought
deal.
about what do you actually get? Do you want to die? Is that the point?
We are
Carson
here
walking.
simply to test you.
Okay, but how about this? How about you don't test us and we just walk on by?
That wouldn't be much of a test, wouldn't it then?
Well,
And you-
you see,
I'm gonna walk
honestly,
closer
I
to
don't
the
feel like
conversation.
hurting you. And I don't think we should solve everything with violence. I mean, everyone here carries weapons, of course, but it's for self-defense. In this case, how about I give you a drink and you let us on by?
I want you to roll a diplomacy.
Sure.
This is gonna go.
Let me just roll my disgusting diplomacy roll.
Yeah, he has such a sick diplomacy, this guy.
Jesus Christ.
In that case,
19 plus 13. That's
what
32.
the fuck?
You're seeing this half-orc for a second, like...
He like winks at him like bling 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 bling.
Get the hint, dumbass.
What the hell?
And then he reaches out like a wineskin towards him.
Yeah,
good
you
stuff.
see him, he like... That sounds like a good idea.
Ah, I knew
Fighting
you were a man of
today.
reason.
Fighting today is a bad day.
Yeah, it's a hot day, right?
It is.
Better just...
I
just
won't. I
relax.
won't fight you today.
Okay, good.
Yurim, what is your AC?
Uh-oh.
14.
14. You're getting six damage from a crossbow bolt hitting you right in the chest from one of these other that have been hiding.
The fuck?
I won't fighting you, but I don't speak for the others in here. I'm terribly sorry. You see, he just sits there, and you see there are three
Fair
other
enough.
half-orcs in the room. You see two other bolts flying from the other ones, and one is aimed at Rump. What is your AC?
12.
Oh, no.
You're getting hit.
We're getting decimated
Yeah,
here.
you're getting 3 damage into your chest. You've seen this bolt.
I'm gonna say it's karma. Me getting 6 damage.
They return. And then, Dinodan, what is your AC?
Just my natural.
No. You include your
Armor.
armor,
Let's see.
except for certain. It should be 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're seeing the crossbow bolt. You manage to move, so it just grazed through over the plating on your leather coat and throw it into the wall. And then you see these other 3 orcs drop their crossbows and, well, 2 of them drop it and pull out swords and jump in to attack you. So it's your... I want everyone to roll initiative.
All right.
Yeah. I might be able to fucking attack quickly. Well, not the first.
Well, I think I'm first.
Maybe. Let's see what Haku
Yeah, so
rolls.
it's 20.
Yeah, Nanaya has 21.
Nanaya has 21. Damn, you guys are fast.
Oh god damn. Well, Rumpum is the last one.
Dinodan had 20 as well. I want both Jansa and Dinodan, well, Haku, roll again, just to decide which of you two is fastest. So this is just to make sure between you two.
Yeah.
You still have 20, so...
Yeah, of course. Haku, roll one more time to see if you're faster than me.
Holy fuck, everyone is rolling so high here.
Yeah.
Even Pyron is pretty good.
Yes, we're all high.
Yeah, oh man, did you taste this grass I found? You see Pyron high as a skyscraper behind you, like...
It's all in our heads.
23, okay. So it's Haku, this goal, first it's Jordan, then it's Dinodan, Ranjiri, followed by Pyran, Yurim, and then Rump. And the orcs is, well, Jordan, what do you do? It's your first, you're the first one.
Yeah, I target one of the orcs with swords.
Yeah. And do you want to attack it or?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you roll an attack. You use bow, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Twang.
Oh.
Oof.
Yeah, you're seeing that you completely... You're still a little bit surprised by this, like, oh shit, these bosses just appearing from nowhere, rushing towards you. And they are pretty big. I mean, they're about 190, both of them, that is rushing towards you.
And I'm especially small.
Yeah, so you feel like, oh crap, man, they are big. My body won't be able to handle that.
That's why I actually shot the one with melee weapon.
Yeah.
I don't want them coming near me.
That's good. And you can move if you want to. You still have a move action if you want to move back or hiding or something like that.
What if I tried to fly away? Because I actually fly faster than I run.
Yeah, you can do that. You can fly upwards right away. So you're out of option from getting melee attacked.
Yeah, so I'm gonna fly.
Yeah.
Fly
That's
upwards and backwards a bit.
Yeah.
Diagonally.
You're seeing the Gaffelin. Jordan is like, oh shit. Tapping the little wings. And getting up. And getting away a little bit from you guys. And the orcs, of course. And then it is Dinodan's turn. What do you do?
He pulls his rapier and stabs towards one of the orcs.
Yeah, roll an attack. And you see one of the orcs holding a large two-handed sword, a long sword, like... $19. Yes, you do hit. So roll damage. But that is not really... But the beast way. Yeah, there's probably the reason why you're doing the go here now. It's pretty dangerous stuff going on here.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean...
And what damage do you do, Haku? 8. Yes, you're seeing you stabbing pretty deep into his gut, but you're seeing this orc doesn't fall over. He's just growling very menacing as you're stabbing him right in the chest. Probably pierced a lung and did quite bad on him, but he's still standing and he's ready to attack in his turn. But it's Renjiri's turn now. What do you do, my man?
Renjiri, he looks a bit disappointed at the first orc, but he turns away from him.
Yeah, he sits there like, okay.
Then he starts dancing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a tribal sort of dance. Different from when he was casting a spell earlier.
Yeah.
And as he's doing this, you can hear like faint whispers in the air and everything. Suddenly, there's a bad feeling all around. And everyone who wants to can now start raging.
Ooh.
Oh, can I use my fucking barbarian rage right now?
Yeah, actually, as a special rule for barbarians, if they are affected by this, they can use their own rage instead. Only it uses my rage round instead of barbarians. But basically, everyone who accepts this will get +2 strength and constitution for as long as I'm dancing.
Do I get +4 since rage?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting +4.
I'm gonna accept this shit. I'm gonna fucking go back to my room and scream the shit out of my lungs.
And but you also get -1 AC because you get filled by this demonic rage as I'm summoning lesser demons into the world around.
Well, that was pretty funky.
Yes.
So I guess no. So should I go scream now?
No, it's when Renjiri it's still Renjiri. You're dancing and feeling people that wants to with rage.
Yeah. So just whoever who wants to rage, you can just.
Yeah, you see Pyran like.
Will Dunadan rage?
Nah.
No. Okay.
You see the gnome. I can imagine you see the gnome and Gaffel like both raging. Like,
yeah. So anyway, those who do rage add 2 to your strength and your constitution for now. An easy way to do this is if you look at the screenshot, you see that where it says TMP score. If you write your new score there, it'll calculate everything for you in the sheet.
Yeah, it's very easy and smooth to use.
Yeah.
So, you're seeing that Ranieri start to dance. Very, very beautiful, but also something very airy and haunting about it, and the feeling it brings everyone that also getting the option to rage as they want to. And then it's actually the orc's turns. You're seeing the orc that was stabbed by Dinodan raises his sword. And what is your AC, Dinodan?
It's let me check. Yes.
You write 20 strength.
Type the total score. So you write 20 instead of the
+4.
16 in that.
Yeah.
17.
You have 17. Okay. Yeah, you're seeing this orc actually manage to stab you and doing 8 damage as he's jamming his sword right into your shoulder. Very. So you take 8 damage from his massive blow. Yeah,
We're getting destroyed.
And you're seeing the orc and the knight standing pretty much in close combat. One is pierced by the knight's rapier, and the knight is pierced by this big sword into his shoulder. So it's a very gruesome scene you're seeing there. And then the other melee goes to attack Urim.
Oh god.
And what is your AC?
13 right now.
Okay, you see him, he actually hits and do 4 damage on you.
I have 5 HP left, boys.
What?
Oh no.
Oof.
You did 6 damage with a crossbow like 2 seconds ago.
Oh.
Remember that you have 1 extra HP because you have 1 more
Oh
constitution.
yeah, so right now 6.
Yeah.
Max
So
HP
you're
16.
you're seeing that this orc runs up with you with his sword and slices you right over the chest, like you're seeing blood pumping out from his wound. And you all see that Urim is taking quite the damage. He's not down by any means, but you can almost see that his life is slowly draining with the blood pumping out from his wounds.
Yeah. I'm imagining Urim not saying anything, he's just kind of making like raging sounds since he's in rage.
And then you're seeing that the orc that was the half orc that was standing there reloading launches. He already reloaded his crossbow and shooting on Pyran, and actually hits and do damage. You don't know, but you're seeing this crossbow hits into deep into his shoulder, and you're seeing the center like shake a little bit, like in about "Come here, you cowards!" And he's literally just shouting. And that's the orc's turn. Well, half orc's rather, and it's it's Pyron's turn actually, and he turns to the half orc that is attacking Urim and stabbing with a lance. He goes full stabby.
Is he raging?
Yeah, he's raging.
Okay. Cool.
Ooh, damn.
I'm gonna do fucking shit
Yeah,
ton
you're
of
seeing
damage if I hit.
Urim, you seeing the half orc that was slicing you, and this big lance piercing through his back, out of his chest. He's not dead yet, but you see him stand like. It's pretty much grunting in pain, but also in rage.
Kill him.
It's like me.
Yeah, and Urim, now it's your turn.
Gonna go
Destroy them.
First of all, I'm gonna go scream. I'm gonna rage. Right.
Oh, yeah, you do that.
You're already raging.
Yeah, you're already
It's gonna.
rage.
I'm gonna.
So. Yeah, dark light.
Ah!
Wow.
There we go.
Wow, he's angry.
That's my rage. Oh god, my throat hurts now.
That's an angry boy.
He's an angry boy, definitely.
I'm gonna fucking attack that bitch that's stabbing me.
And you hear
Of course.
you hear the orc grunting, groan.
So I'm gonna roll a
Very
d20,
lusty.
right?
Oh yeah, and roll attack.
Yeah.
Do not fail. Oh.
What does that mean?
You didn't add your.
Your strength.
Oh yeah, it's a fucking 5 now, so that's 11. So it's
It's
not-
11. Well, it doesn't help anyways, as
Ah.
you're a little bit staggered by the pain that gushing through your body. So you didn't really, when you're trying to strike him, the orc actually back, even with the lance in him. So the lance pretty much just go through even more, but he managed to avoid your attack. As you stagger a little bit and miss him, like, ugh.
Oh, fucking
At least you didn't hit any of your allies.
That's a good thing, at least.
That's a positive thing.
And then it is Rump's turn.
I think because we're suffering
Yeah.
a lot,
Oh, we are.
I'm going to inspire courage.
Nice.
I have a sword in my chest. What the fuck is that gonna do?
So,
I have a crossbow bolt and a fucking sword in me.
I'm gonna give you a morale boost. Isn't
That is
that great?
Oh, thanks!
And
You're seeing the bar start to play. Inspiration. It gave plus on will saves and things like that, right? Yeah.
and you get also. I think you get something else. Competence, +1 competence.
Yeah, to attack.
We're not
rolls.
confident.
Oh, boy.
Mm.
I can smell myself being fucked.
That's the smell of blood.
That's the smell of Lanny.
Yeah, it's yeah. You hear
Yeah,
him
you
start
get
playing.
+1 to attack and damage as you. So.
Oh, I get +1 to fucking
Yes.
damage?
And
Yay.
attack.
And attack. Oh.
Yeah.
So that is great stuff.
So we're both
And-
pumping out the buffs, right?
Yeah, you're hearing him playing, and it looks like this when he's going for it.
Clearly, the
He's breaking the world.
Yeah.
I currently have fucking... If I can hit
He's
a
really playing
goddamn...
the tunes. Okay, so yes, Rumpman doing what bards do best. He playing to inspire you all.
Playing
So you're getting buffs on that as well. And
Oh,
then
suck when
For
you
how
miss my
long?
awesome fucking screen.
I think it's. I'm not entirely sure. How long is it? Is it for as long as
It
play?
lasts. He can do it in an amount of rounds per day, basically.
Okay, yeah.
4 plus.
Me, for example, I can do my rage dance for 8 rounds per day.
And what is behind the secret behind this gift, Sakura, is that there is no secret. It's Illuminati. And
You can do it. I believe in you.
look at the amount of damage I would do if I could hit. Ah.
Fucking, I could kill everybody, even my allies.
Yeah.
Well, we did see the amount of damage you do.
Yeah.
Who's up next?
Yes. Now it's actually a new round, and it's Jordan's turn. And no, wait. I actually. No, yeah, it's Jordan's turn.
Oh, okay.
So
So here's a question: how many orcs still have their crossbows?
there's
out.
one half. Well, they're half orcs, but they kind of look like orcs in that regard. But yes, you're seeing there's one half orc standing with a crossbow, and he's already reloading it again. Like,
Okay, so can I fly in a way that I could get him from the side?
yeah, you can do that.
Do I need to roll anything to see if I succeed?
Yeah, you'll be getting pretty good since you're flying and all that. You get quite good mobility and all of that. So you're getting pretty close. So you're flying on the side, flanking this orc. Well, a half orc.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that if I hit from the side, I get a sneak attack.
Tim, how does it work with that? Do we need to be in stealth or unnoticed?
To sneak attack?
Yeah.
There are a couple of ways you can do it. Either they need to be flat-footed, that is to say, you need to be flanking them with a friend, or they need to be in a situation where they don't get to use their dexterity at all. Or you can do it from like when they're not aware of you. So if you were hidden or something. So
Well,
like
he's reloading, right?
yeah, I mean, if you like flew down and hid behind the centaur, maybe you could sneak attack him afterwards because he
Yeah,
would lose track of you, for
yeah.
example.
There are
Yeah.
bushes and things around, so you can use that to hide in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could fly into a bush, and could I attack afterwards?
Yeah.
In this turn. Okay, so I'd do that.
Should he roll the stealth for that, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
You roll a d20 plus what you have in stealth to hide in some of the
Oh
bushes.
boy, I have a lot in stealth.
Ooh. Well, at least one orc was very lovely. He didn't start to fight.
Yeah. He's an alright dude. Jeez.
Damn. You all see Jordan like, I'm gone. Literally. You don't see he's like, poof.
Fucking
Hide.
smokes bombs.
Yeah. Well, in case Jordan, well, Nana, you can say like this. If things go to hell, at least you're hidden. Doing the rogue way. Okay, and then it is Dinodan's turn.
I didn't attack it. You said I could.
Since you're using your round this time to hide.
Oh, okay.
So you can sneak attack next round.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah, so you're getting to sneak next round. As it's looking right now, it's looking pretty bleak anyway. So. And Haku, what do you do? It's your turn.
Is my rapier still in the work?
Yeah, you get to attack again. It's just that you're both pretty much engaged in a pretty gruesome fight.
Okay, I'm gonna use my class, the challenge.
Oh, you do that.
Nice.
Challenge means that you're getting +1 damage towards this target because you're getting your level in damage bonus. So it's not super much now on these low levels, but it definitely
Pretty nuts later.
I see that maybe target can plus dodge bonus by target challenge.
Yeah, he do get that, and you do get minus armor class towards other enemies around. It's just that you're focused on this target, so it's pretty much like you're so focused on this guy that you don't really notice the other ones.
What do you say when you challenge him, though? Like, how do you challenge?
Dinodan pulls his rapier out and like does a little salute. You know, holds the front of him like,
Yeah.
you know, a very knightly, like very very musketeer-like, and then he does push his hand like a bit forward and like moves his fingers like ring it.
Yeah, you see the orc is like, I don't want this anymore and go home. It counts as a swift action, so you can attack him again. Attack him as well.
Then he attacks with his rapier.
Yes. And you roll D20. D20. So make him loot. Boing. What did you roll, Haku?
16 plus strength.
Yeah, you hit him. So roll damage.
Roll that.
That's 6.
And now we also add
Six.
+1 damage to it.
Oh yeah. So 11. Yeah.
What do you get?
It's D6 plus your strength plus 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 11.
11, okay. I just imagine this on like level 20, how absurd this actually is. You get a flat 20 bonus in damage.
Per attack.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. Yes,
If you hit.
God damn.
Yeah, you seeing this half-orc is like standing there fighting, and you challenge him, and he's like starting to rage a little bit. And then you stab him right in the head. You see literally piercing through his skull, and then he instantly become limp and starting to collapse on the ground as his brain is pierced right through.
Now imagine if you accepted my rage.
All that damage.
You would have killed him even harder.
Tons of damage.
Make him into a swish kebab.
We only want the extra damage.
Rage.
Big
Everyone rage.
numbers.
We need overkill.
Overkill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is why we have it.
Oh,
No.
overkill
Like
is coming if I can hit a fucking
Yeah.
attack.
So, you're seeing the
Yeah.
half-orc collapsing in front of you, Haku. Pierced through his head. And then it is Renjiri's turn.
Nice. He dances on towards the orcs. There's two of them standing right now. Right?
Yeah, one in melee and one crossbowman.
Okay, can he place himself so that both of them are within 10 feet of him?
We're gonna see.
Or can he only do one of them?
Yeah, you can only do one of them.
Alright. He'll basically dance up towards the one in melee.
Yeah.
No, actually, he'll dance up towards the one in ranged.
Okay, the
And
crossbow.
as he does like a particularly violent dance step, he also snaps his fingers and he casts Flare
And
Burst.
he's sad.
Oh, slow. Yeah, I just imagine when
Half
you
of
say,
them die.
I just imagine when you say he dance aggressively, like headbang.
No, wait, I mean, he casts Lesser Confusion.
Okay. How does
He'll have to roll a will save,
okay.
and he has to roll over a 16.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah.
So, what does it cost?
He's now confused.
Ah, are you
He
seeing?
takes a crossbow and fucking shoots himself.
Basically, every round,
Hmm?
you roll on this table to see what he does.
Ooh, this looks fun.
Yes. So he does that, like, some wisps of smoke and darkness fly towards the orc and go around his head, and then he just keeps up his dance to keep up the rage.
Yeah, you're seeing Renjiri doing some slick moves, headbanging and dancing through towards the half orc with the crossbow, and using this. And now it's the orc's turn, and using this orc, he was loading his crossbow, and then it like started to stop and it started just talking in Orcish, and even those of you that understand Orcish, it doesn't really understand it. It's like mumbo jumbo, like that's guys and I don't see how and
It seems talk.
yeah, he seemed like very confused, like well, yeah, jag vet inte.
That's so Swedish.
No, you don't.
So
Yeah, Renjiri is pretty metal.
I don't even I don't understand, right? I do speak Orcish.
Yeah, you
I just
understand
know
just
that
a
he's
few words.
shit.
You understand a few words of Orcish, but you understand the rest is pretty much like he's throwing around the letters. It's just crazy talk at this point. Soft point deaf to all. Ooh. And then it is the other orc, the one that is pierced by a lance, and he's attacking, he's attacking Urim.
Yeah.
It's a very, very big miss. He misses you.
Oh, fuck yes.
Yeah, he's like,
Even with my 13?
yeah, I mean, he rolled really bad, so he's like, "Ruff." And of course, he still have a lance through his back. Like, and then it is Urim's turn.
Revenge.
I'm gonna fuck this shit up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fuck him up.
yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
fuck him up, boy.
I'm still in rage, right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna just take my fucking great sword.
Don't forget the competence bonus as well. So
Oh, yeah.
plus one more to the attack.
So I rolled 14 plus 5 from strength, so I hit with 19.
yeah, you hit.
I assume.
Roll damage.
So I roll 2d6 plus my 7 from rage and
strength.
inspiration. Do I plus 1 also?
Yeah, from
Yeah.
competence.
So 8.
Yes.
That
Very
was-
damn.
Ooh. Yeah,
that's a
you
good
see,
Tons of damage.
you seeing this half orc Urim raises. It's a sword you have. Oh, it's a great sword you have, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see him sweeping with his great sword and cleaving this half orc literally, and making him an half orc because he's splitting him in two.
Well, he's quarter orc now.
Yeah,
So
quarter orc. Yeah, you see him split from the waist, and you see him like the top literally like falling off from the lance to the ground, like, in a big pile of intestines and blood.
I just realized I accidentally created a half orc guts. So
Yeah, you seeing this orc? Yeah, you see he is dead, very dead. And then you still you're able to move if you want to, but there's so you can move and prepare for next round to attack the crossbowman if you want to. Or how did it work, Tim?
You can. You can move and then attack or attack. And...
Yeah, that was. Oh yeah, you could do that.
I'm gonna stumble closer to Rumpen.
Yeah.
Kill him. Kill him.
I'm gonna ragingly fucking slumber back and just look at him menacingly.
Yeah, and then it is Rumpman's turn. As the bard playing in the background, like.
You just see this fucking 2 meter half orc walking with a crossbow bolt and a fucking sword.
Yeah, you're bleeding pretty bad.
I don't think I can reach the orc, isn't it?
You don't need to reach the wounds or anything. You can just touch his leg if you want to, like, touch and heal him. Or if you want to molestate him, you can do that too.
I stab him with a brass knife.
Just do a bad touch.
Do you mean the half-orc that is left?
Yes.
I thought you meant Urim.
You were me. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, attack Urim. You can move up.
I'm just walking
attack,
right next to you. Brass knife.
So roll an attack.
Roll an attack. 1d3. Am I affected by my own?
I think you should be for at least a few rounds.
Do you hit? You should roll first, but if you even hit.
Oh. Hold on.
Wow,
that's damage.
Invalid.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to roll anymore.
Am I? Oh.
Well, you definitely don't hit.
Oh, that's a hit.
Wah.
Well, yeah, you don't
hit your
critical
guitar.
failure or anything like that. You just stumble and actually miss this babbling half-orc just standing like, and yeah, I mean, imagine a call-up model like that is pretty much how it sounds like.
Yeah,
and you seeing this half-orc is like standing, and you miss so obviously as you. What you do, I say, Rampman, I suggest like this: when you stab him, you kind of stumble, so you just can lay down, like acting like that was part of my plan.
I'm just cool.
Yeah, doing like Rangeri, you like act like it's all part of my failure. My failure? What? It was part of my action.
It's all a part of my failure.
Yeah,
So I need to roll for bluff.
I don't. And then
Sleight of hand.
yeah, then it's Joran's turn. You're hidden, so you get to do a stealth attack. Well, a sneak attack. So you roll attack as normal. Let's see.
So sorry, I was listening. It's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn, and you roll.
Oh,
since you're still and you're now hidden, so you get to do a sneak attack.
Yeah, and I'm still under the effect of
Yeah.
the thing.
So you're getting +1 bonus on your attack. So you roll a d20 and your dexterity mod.
I'm actually more than my dexterity mod because I get +1 from size
Yeah, that is true.
for range.
That's true. So you roll, adding all these bonuses with your d20 roll. Let's see. Oh God! What is this? My God! God, seriously! What is this? Okay.
This is worse than ours.
Yeah, you're seeing that. Luckily,
Yeah,
this
it's
is,
natural 1.
Don't shoot me.
you're seeing this is.
Whatever you
You're not too bad, but you're shooting your arrow against the half-orc. This half-orc just standing and bubbling. Everyone misses you. He's speaking. He's speaking the language of dodge. You doesn't read.
He's so innocent.
Yeah. You actually Rumpman. You see you laying there in the grass, pretty well on the floor, like whoopsie, I fell, and then an arrow strikes just beside your head, like inches from hitting you, like. And yeah. So luckily it didn't. I roll a critical roll here, so you didn't get hit. Luckily.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you're very close though. And now it is Dion's turn. And you see
Yay, how many?
there's
Oh,
one
Excuse me.
there's one orc that is standing with crossbow that is well, he stands now and talk randomly like and now it's and the other one that just sits there drinking wine and watching you all slaughter his friends. So, what do you do?
I'm gonna attack the babbling.
What did you say?
I'm gonna attack the babbling one.
Okay, you're getting option to move forwards and attack, yes.
Yes, I'm gonna do that.
If you miss, I'm gonna fucking laugh so hard.
Is this the legendary half-orc of never hitting?
Crazy F-Morph.
Just natural ones.
He's actually a level 20 monk, and he's just like dodging it.
He's just got ultra instinct.
Yeah.
He's shaggy.
What did you say, Haku?
Is the plus extra strength still active?
Yeah, you said you didn't want it though, so
Yeah, you don't get the strength bonus.
You do get +1 from Rumple.
Yeah, Rumpment, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Rumpment,
It was that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get +1.
That critical +1.
It's actually really good.
Yeah, it's me. I mean, you take all the buffs you get. Okay, yeah, you do hit him, so roll damage. Mm. 10. Wow. Yeah, you're seeing you go in there and stab him into chest, and he's like really in pain. You're seeing blood gushes, but he's now seeming clear in mind as he taking this damage, and then it's Rangier's turn.
All right.
You see Dinodan just rushing up to this and stabbing right through his chest. Like,
Rangiri follows up. He kind of follows in Dinodan's footsteps, dancing all the while. And while he does, he sweeps his hand over one of his arms, and it suddenly starts pouring out toxic green acid from it.
Ooh.
As he does this, he grabs his scimitar, pulls it out, and the acid covers it as he strikes towards the half-orc.
Okay.
With an acid-covered sword.
Oh, damn. Roll attack.
Yep.
Well, Nana, you don't need to worry. You haven't done worse than Nut have done.
Oh, yeah.
That's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, you hit. Roll damage.
All right. So it's 1d6 for the sword, which is a 1, plus 3, so 4, and then 1d6 acid damage from his elemental strike.
Yeah, roll.
Which is a 5, so 9 total.
+1 from competent bonus, right?
Oh yeah, actually, so 10 total.
10 damage, yeah. Well, it's still enough to seeing that you're slicing with this acid burning. You're feeling this. You smell this burning of flesh that is getting burned by this acid as you slide through, chop up his throat, and you're seeing like. And then collapse. You're seeing just blood gushing from his open throat that is smoking a little bit from the acid, still just burning and melting a little bit of his skin.
He turns toward Urim and is like, "I'm sorry for stealing that one, but I'm kind of pissed off."
And I'm not.
Yeah, you're seeing the only one that's left is the one half-orc sitting in the middle of the room, like, well, seems like you all have done it now. Good luck on that. You see, he just walks up, stands up and walks out from the room, and you see how he pretty much just disintegrates as soon as he leaves the cave. You see, like,
thank you for honoring Your promise.
Yeah, yes. You see him raising his hand and then like vanishing. And you see the other orcs just lay there, stone there, like.
Oh, damn.
Well, that was quite a tiffy. Do we have any healing left? He looks at the centaur.
I see Pyron. I can heal a little bit. I see it turning.
Yeah.
Not to be a
He
not
using,
to be a picky bitch, but
he turns to first Urim. That seem to be
He looks really bad.
really bad. And you're getting 9 healed.
oh yes,
And
I
then
got
1
15.
wave. I can say this right away. This is the last healing spell actually for now, and that is for Dinodan. And he heals 4.
the rage is over, right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
when he stops dancing, the like evil spirits that are flowing around the room just disappear, and
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
rage.
I missed it, so
Yeah, this is good.
Oh well, is everyone
That's
ready
Anna.
to give up yet?
not me.
I can inspire
No
courage
way.
again.
There seem to be 1 hallway left. And from understanding, and the Rangers that have been around for quite long in this guild and all, know that there are 3 rooms. 3 challenges.
Well, the third room is going to be the hardest one, probably.
Yes.
So how about we just call it quits for this time? You can try again next year.
Well, we've come so far.
We came too far. We can't quit now.
There is no
Ah.
honor in quitting, and I
I
will not
cannot-
wait.
I wanna eat a single ration. Just
But yes,
Yeah.
we can wait a moment, take a deep breath, and eat and drink, and make sure our wounds are well made.
yes, I'm gonna eat a orc trader ration, and I'm gonna drink from my canteen. I'm gonna look at my teddy bear.
I'm happy Bran put me in a team full of muscle boys, but at the same time, I'm not happy that.
Hey, we're not all muscle boys here.
You're kind of.
Some are Twix.
We're small.
Oh, yo, should we loot these boys?
If you want to,
It's
those
a meat on the
suppostos
menu.
might come in handy.
Yeah.
The
I'd
boss,
like to
we
gather
can sell
our...
them. The Red Queen.
Yeah, if you want to loot them, you can do that.
I'm gonna loot them.
Yeah.
I wanna see.
Do
if
they
there's
have any
something.
jewelry on them?
No. Wait, I gotta.
No.
Well, I'm gonna roll. Well, one of them seem to be a little bit blingy and have a few. Well, it's an action. It's nothing really expensive, but it's some rings with colorful glass in them,
Oh,
making them
nice.
in
Well-
different colors. Looks.
He takes
If
he
you-
takes like 2 of them and puts
Yeah.
them on his finger.
You notice it's obviously fake gold, but they look
Yeah.
pretty. They are sparkly. And that's-
Yeah, basically everything all his jewelry is like just
Yeah.
cheap crap that looks blingy.
Yeah.
more or less.
And
So-
then they do have, if for anyone that who loots.
Me.
Okay, you're looting and you're finding in total 10 gold coins.
Oh, nice.
And you do. It's not super much, but it's still 10 gold. And you also, of course, if you want, they do have a little bit of weapons.
What swords did they have? Like
Uh,
long swords?
Yeah, they had 2 of them had long swords, and then they also had all 3 of them also had 1 light crossbow and 2 daggers each. So they all had same weapon. When you're all actually looking at them, they almost look not completely identical, but very very similar. It's like they've been created from same mold almost.
Must have been brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I take a longsword and just kind of throw it at the centaur? Like,
Yeah, you can
Horse
see
take.
Centaur, he's like, it's not like my katana, but much better. Thank you. And he reached back the lance to Dinodan. And I thank you, warrior, for lending me your weapon.
No problem.
Yeah, you see it's full
Thank you.
blood and guts on it, like, oh well, it's been well used.
We're such a cute team.
Yeah, that we are. And you
I'm still wondering, when did he turn fucking Russian? He was Japanese at the start.
well, he actually been speaking with a bit of Russian accent. It's just that
Yeah.
he's actually running
He's a
around
Russian
with a
Japanese.
Yeah, he's running around with a katana though.
Mother Russia.
Mother Russia.
He's a weeaboo Russian.
It's high.
Oh, nice.
I want to use the master of the art and sword. He's a centaur cleric that using a katana and speak Russian.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
It's
a very special one.
Yeah. What kind of clothes do they have?
They have normal leather armor. It's simple leather armor and cloaks. And you can do that, Nana. You can look for your arrows.
Can I?
I'm gonna check. No, they're actually okay shaped. Well, they're okay, so you don't need to worry. I'm finding your 2 arrows, or was it 3 arrows you shot?
2.
2, yeah. You found both of them, and they are okay.
That's good. Can I take like the biggest coat that they have?
Yeah, you can do that. They fit you
Yeah,
pretty well since you're in your size.
Yeah. So
And
let's just take
Haku.
a coat.
Ah, you mean you train an owl later? Yeah, sure, you can train an owl if you find it and all that.
I'm gonna shove the coat in my backpack.
So that is a future quest, so to speak.
Oh.
So you can do that.
Tame animals.
Yeah, you can train animals and all that. So, yes.
Do you recover hit points from resting and like eating and drinking?
Yeah, but that is require 8 hours sleep and things like that. So you don't
Short
have.
resting like this doesn't do anything unless we have like healing potions and stuff.
Yeah, and I don't think that the only one that have healing is Rumpment when he's using his spells, and
I already used it for the day.
and Pyran, but he also already used. And it's very lucky that we have Pyran, because holy damn, you guys are taking damage.
I would have been fucking dead the next room.
Yes, they've been very bad. But I've decided I think it's a good time to break for this now, and that we're gonna continue with this adventure next time with the last room. Pretty much as the same as the other group. We're ending at the second room before the third and most dangerous one. Probably the best.